Hello and welcome back to the Comet Weekly, your community, your news every week. I'm Hadley Bartling.
And I'm Abe Chandler. Every week we bring you the latest and up-to-date news here at Velma Schools.
We want to thank Coach Wagner for filling in for us last week, and hopefully that's the last of the cold weather for this school year. Cody Matthews, who didn't take a break last week, will be here with weather in just a little bit.
The big news this week is Comet basketball. To give us a breakdown of today's upcoming area tournament and our path to the state tournament is our Comet News Network teacher, Coach Wagner.
Okay, thanks, Aiden. As you can see, this is one of four areas that 96 of Class A basketball teams are broken into. And we've gone through districts, we've gone through regionals, and we have been fortunate enough to make it to the area tournament. Now, this is how the Velma Comets can make it to the state tournament. Okay, we played today at 2:30 against Allen. We are going to assume that we are going to win. After that, we have to wait for the winner of Wright City and Riverfield. So we don't know who that's going to be. We'll play at 2:30 on Friday. So if you don't have your tickets, you can order them ahead of time. After that, we are awaiting the loser of Rattan and Surreal. Okay, that will put us there, and then Velma right there. Okay, now the final step in getting to the state tournament is that we have to defeat whoever loses this game. So we are going to have confidence and faith that we are going to be able to do that. So basically we have to win 3 straight games to get to the state tournament, and that is the breakdown. Now back to you in the studio.
Carson Beck will give us a full sports report in just a few moments. But for now, on to our Teacher Spotlight. Since a lot of you may not have seen last week's Teacher Spotlight, we are going to air it again. Here's Abigail Wilson to tell us about Miss Dallas Poindexter.
Utah, and what is the capital of Utah?
Salt Lake.
This week's Teacher Spotlight is Miss Dallas Poindexter. Miss Poindexter has been teaching for 2.5 years, and she came to Velma and taught for first grade for 2 years. This year she is teaching 4th grade. Before teaching here, Miss Poindexter worked at Stevens County Sheriff's Office for 10 years, and then at Gabriel's House for 4 years. She graduated from Rush Springs High School in 2002, and from Kenyon University in 2007, she went back to Cameron and is currently working on her master's degree. Miss Poindexter has 9 kids, 8 girls, and 1 boy, in a blended family. She has 6 grandkids. Her favorite quote is, "The only limits you have are the limits you believe." This week's Teacher Spotlight, Miss Dallas Poindexter.
Thanks, Abigail. Next week, we will finish up 4th grade with Miss Julie Bear.
This past Tuesday, our Ag Booster held our annual labor auction at the Velma Baptist Church Life Center. Everyone had a good time and a lot of money was raised to help our Velma FFA program.
And last week, some of our students participated in the Stevens County Junior Livestock Show. Congratulations to everyone that participated and did good.
This past Wednesday, several of our high school students took the ACT. It's never too early to start taking the ACT. For a look at when the next ACT tests are given, get with our counselor, Miss Carter.
Last week, several of our high school band members competed in the OSSAA District Solo and Ensemble Contest in Elgin and qualified for state.
I am very proud of Zaylee, Kelly, Lauren, Riley, and Amelia. They represented Velma very well. I'm also happy to announce 3 of our students will represent Velma at state: Lauren, Amelia, and Riley. So we are excited to go to state to Stillwater in April.
If you know any parents looking to start their kid in pre-K here at Velma Elma next year, please have them call or stop by the elementary office for an enrollment packet.
And with March just around the corner, it's not only getting really close to spring break, but March in Velma means it's Miss VA season. Friday, March 14th will be Little Miss VA, and Friday, March 28th is Miss VA. Mark your calendars.
Before we go to Comet Kids, weather, and sports, here's the Quad Squad to tell you about our latest TikTok.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Another week, another Quad Squad TikTok. But this week, you get to participate.
Just go to our TikTok page and find the quarterback TikTok and vote in the comments for Bentley and Jagger, or Jillian and Aiden, or Carson and Miss Corey, or Miss Wright and Miss Pogue.
What are you waiting for? Go vote!
See you next week.
Ladies and gentlemen. Hello, welcome back to your Comet Weekly Weather. Today we're going to have a high of 71 degrees. It doesn't say what the low is. Oh well. Mostly sunny today, and the forecast is looking nice for the next week. A few chances of rain throughout the week, though. Friday is going to have a high of 80 degrees and a low of 44, being mostly sunny, as well as Saturday. Saturday we're also going to have a high of 75 and a low of 42. And it's thankfully going to be pretty warm this week. Sunday it's going to be partly cloudy and windy with a high of 74 and a low of 52. Monday we're going to have a partly cloudy day, 20% chance between Sunday and Monday of rain with a high of 72 and a low of 57. And Tuesday we're going to have a 25% chance of rain. It's going to be partly cloudy and windy with a high of 73 and a low of 42.
As Coach Spigner told you earlier, the Comets play this afternoon at Noble against Allen at 2:30. Our Comet Connections YouTube channel will broadcast the game. And don't forget, that is not us, but our high school YouTube channel. Powerlifting is getting close to the postseason as well. This past week, our junior high and high school girls competed at regionals at Tishomingo. Congratulations to Gracie Lockwood, Ariel Tadlock, and our very own Hadley Bartling for qualifying for state. Our boys will compete in regionals at Anadarko on Wednesday. And finally, depending on how basketball goes this weekend, baseball opening day is slated for this Monday here against Ryan. If anything changes, we will let you know. That's a look at your week of Comet Sports. Now back to you in the studio.
That's all the time we have of this episode of the Comet Weekly. Thank you for joining us.
Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow our Facebook page, and follow us on Instagram and TikTok. And please, feel free to spread the word about us.
And don't forget to check out our daily Comet News live show on our Comet News Network Facebook page. Every day we're in school at around 1 p.m. for your daily Velma news. And hang on, spring break is just a few days away. Thanks to Ashlyn Long for Spring Break Countdown. Until next week, I'm Hadley Bartling.
And I'm Maine Chandler. Ka-chow.